Hello, how you guys doing today? My name is Yara, founder and CEO of Visionary Business Solutions. I'm very honored that Forbes has decided to select me as their Businessman of the Year 2020. It's a great distinction, and honestly, I hope you guys can learn a little bit more about me today. Even from a young age, I always knew I wanted to be involved in business. I just didn't know exactly how to pursue business and exactly what I wanted to do in business. It wasn't until about my freshman year in college that I actually, decided exactly what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do finance, but honestly, that was too boring. Accounting was too boring. And then I had a class in my freshman year, 2014. That's kind of a while back now. Used to learning experience. We had to write a purpose paper. And in this purpose paper, we had to write down short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals for our personal careers. For our personal lives, our careers, and for education-wise. And I realized when writing this paper that kind of wasn't what I wanted to do, the accounting, the finance thing. So, I spoke with my professor a little bit, and she said, you should do something that helps everybody. And I always am a person that's very helpful. So I decided to open a company that would help other businesses and small businesses and startups come from the bottom and raise themselves up for a reasonable price, knowing that my business at one point was also coming from the bottom. So I kind of feel that purpose of wanting to help people make money and also myself making money and seeing where they come from really enabled me to be able to be in the position where I am today. So funny thing, everyone thinks I was a great student in high school, which wasn't the case. They're like, how can you not be a great student in high school and end up where you are? Well, I believe a lot of people weren't great students. They were just smart and had the smarts to succeed. So when I went to college, I was deciding where to go, and honestly, I didn't have that many options. So the nearest college to me was Valencia Community College. And honestly, it couldn't turn out any better. It's a great school, great staff, great faculty, and it really helped me end up where I am today. So first semester, like I said before, I took new student learning experience, and we had another assignment called My Education Plan, which kind of helped you map out exactly what courses you needed to take in order to transition into the four-year college level smoothly. And in that education plan, it told me exactly what course I need to take each semester in order to graduate from Valencia in order to transfer. After I finished my AA, I decided I would like to transfer to UCF into their business program. My education plan made it simple, took all the classes, got accepted into UCF, no problem. At UCF, I majored in business administration, and then after I graduated from UCF, I joined their graduate program to get my MBA in business. And honestly, would have never done anything different. Honestly, I feel getting my degree was one of my biggest accomplishments, because without a degree, especially in this day and age, it's very hard to get a job. So yes, you can make it without a degree, but people wouldn't listen to you as much if you didn't have a degree. So I feel like having a degree combined with my personality just helped draw people to me. Once again, like I said, my major was business. My meta major, which kind of was the broad scope of accounting, business, all things like that, was business, like I said. So now comes the hard part. School wasn't hard. Deciding what I wanted to do was the hard part. I had a degree, fresh out of college, didn't exactly know what to do. Went to work for Cisco as their business rep. Great pay, great salary, but just something I didn't want to do. Once again, moved out to San Francisco, worked for Google a little bit and their business department. Great company, great benefits, but at the end of the day, I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So that's when I decided to start Visionary Business Solutions, which is kind of something that's near and dear to my heart, because like I said before, I always wanted to help people. So I feel with Visionary Business Solutions, I was just able to be my own boss, hire people, help other people, and help small businesses grow. It's just amazing. What I do on a day-to-day basis is kind of go around the office, make sure the staff is doing their job, and specifically what we do is, let's say you have a small business, like you want to start a pizza shop, and you don't know how to run a business. You just know how to make pizza. So that's when you come with us, and we work together as a team. Obviously, you pay us, but you're a small business. You can pay us in interest, stock, whatever you want to pay us in cash if you have the cash, and we help you build up that business. And we have a solid foundation. We have many clients and testimonials that will attribute to that. So we help this business start from nothing and grow into something amazing. And that's what I feel is great about business and great about just in general helping people out. An eye-opening interview I actually had that helped me really decide what I wanted to do in my career was interviewing Vice President of Finance for Publix, Gino Giusario. Great guy. He came to my store when I used to work in Publix back in 2014, and it was a great interview. We discussed about how he came up from college and he kind of didn't know what he wanted to do either, but he knew he wanted to help people, and he's always been working for Publix, and so he decided, why not help Publix and the employees create great revenue, great stock, and everyone just partake in, making a lot of money. So in this interview, he kind of told me about general things you should do in business as far as building connections, not necessarily what you learn in the classroom, but what you learn with building connections. And he said, honestly, if you can go back and he had another opportunity, he would probably start his own business himself. So he kind of like made me, more sure of myself that starting my own business was the way to go. In closing, I would like to thank Forbes magazine once again for selecting me as a businessman of the year for the year 2020. Honestly, 5 or 6 years ago, I could never see myself in this position. It all happened very quickly. I'm just grateful, honestly. And the only thing I can tell you guys is follow your dreams, follow your heart, and always know what your purpose is. Because when you know what your purpose is, it makes everything else much more clearer. Do what you want, and you'll be successful.